told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you forget, and all these reckless nights you regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
I was thinking about the bands, I was thinking about the fans. We were underground, loading merch in that 12-passenger van. in a small club in Minnesota, and the snow outside of First Ave. I just wanted my name and a star. Now look at where we at, still growing up, still growing up. I would lay in my bed and dream about what I'd become. Couldn't wait to get older, couldn't wait to be some. Now that I'm here, wishing I was still young. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Wish I didn't think I had the answers. Wish I didn't drink all of that glass first. Wish I made it to homecoming, got up the courage to ask her. Wish I would've gotten out of my shell. Wish I put the bottle back on that shelf. Wish I wouldn't have worried about what other people thought and felt comfortable with myself. Rooftop open, and the stars above. Moment frozen, sneaking out and falling in love. Me, you, and that futon, we just begun. On the grass dreaming, figuring out who I was. Those good old days.
I wish somebody would've told me, babe, that someday these would be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. 'Cause someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of the good old days.
Never thought we'd get old. Maybe we're still young. Maybe you always look back and think it was better than it was. Maybe these are the moments. Maybe I've been missing what it's about. Been scared of the future, thinking about the past while missing out on now. We've come so far, I guess I'm proud. And I ain't worried about the wrinkles around my smile. I got some scars, I've been around. I felt some pain and seen some things, but I'm here now. Those good old days.
You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. You don't know what you got till it goes, till it's gone. I wish somebody would've told me, babe, someday these will be the good old days. All the love you won't forget, and all these reckless nights you won't regret. Someday soon your whole life's gonna change. You'll miss the magic of these good old days.
Well, the road rolls out like a welcome mat to a better place than the one we're at. And I ain't got no kind of plan, but I've had all of this town I can stand. And I got friends out on the coast. We can jump in the water and see what flows. We've been saving for a rainy day. Let's beat the storm and be on our way. And it don't matter to me wherever we are, where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over. This might not be an easy time. There's rivers to cross and hills to climb. Some days we might fall apart, and some nights might feel cold and dark, but nobody wins afraid of losing, and the hard roads are the ones worth choosing. Someday we'll look back and smile and know it was worth every mile. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over. It don't matter to me wherever we are, where I wanna be. And honey, for once in our lives, let's take our chances and roll the dice. I can be your lucky penny, you can be my four-leaf clover, starting over, starting over.
I always knew this day would come. We'd be standing one by one with our future in our hands. So many dreams, so many plans. I always knew after all these years there'd be laughter, there'd be tears, but never thought I'd walk away with so much joy but so much pain. And it's so hard to say goodbye, but yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moment, so glad I got to know you. The times that we had, I'll keep like a photograph and hold you in my heart forever. I'll always another chapter in the book. Can't go back, but you can look, and there we are on every page. Memories I'll always save. Up ahead, only open doors. Who knows what we're heading towards? I wish you love, I wish you love. For you, the world just opens up, but it's so hard to say goodbye. Yesterday's gone, we gotta keep moving on. I'm so thankful for the moment, so glad I got
Thank you. You may be seated. Good evening and welcome to the Class of 2025 graduation ceremony. Thank you for joining us as we celebrate the hard work and achievements of our incredible seniors. We'd like to extend a special thank you to our dedicated faculty and staff, as well as the family and friends whose support has helped make this moment possible. Before we begin, we kindly ask that you silence your cell phones to ensure everyone can fully enjoy the ceremony. Let's get started and enjoy and celebrate the Class of 2025. Thank you.
Dear Class of 2025, graduation is finally here. You made it. I want to begin my remarks by thanking you for the honor of speaking to you tonight. This evening, I want to encourage you to remember 4 things as you begin this new journey. First, remember where you came from. Yes, for many of you, that's the small town of Robinson, Texas. Think of the time that you spent on Little League fields, singing in the choir, performing in theater productions, marching in band competitions, playing in sports, speaking Spanish, showing animals, attending prom, and for some of you, marathon study sessions, or the lack thereof. Think of the lessons you learned from these and the plethora of other experiences you've had during your time here in Robinson. Some of these activities honed your skills, while others may have taught you humility. Regardless of the specific lessons learned, these experiences have shaped you into the person you are today. Therefore, they are worth remembering and celebrating as stepping stones into your next phase of life. Second, remember to set goals for yourself. Write them down and revisit them often to track your progress. Set short-term goals that are important for your health and well-being. Set goals that will help you succeed, such as eating real food for lunch instead of fast food every day. Waking up on time so that you make it to your college classes. Thriving through your first semester of college. Getting a job, being a dependable employee, serving our country, being kind, seeing the good in others, and seeing the good in yourself, because I promise you it's there. Each of these goals is worthwhile and requires dedication and determination. Set long-term goals as well. Where do you want to be in 5 years? Whether it's being a college graduate, owning your own business, serving your country, or being a parent, see it, write it down to ensure that you stay on the right track to achieve your goals. No matter what goals you set, commit to working towards them, make a plan, and see it through. Once you've reached those goals, set new ones. Never become stagnant in your quest for greatness. Third, remember to ask for help. No one gets through this life entirely on their own. So when things get tough, and trust me, they will, ask for guidance or help. When facing difficult decisions, lean on those that love you the most. You know who they are. You are always just a prayer away from the best guidance you can seek. Your family members love you and want what is best for you. Listen to them. They have endured things you probably know nothing about, and believe it or not, they know more than you think they do. Reach out to a coach, teacher, or administrator with whom you have developed a relationship, and I assure you that they will do everything in their power to help you. Each of us wants to see you fulfill your dreams. Lastly, remember who you are. You come from a long line of individuals who have loved you, taught you, invested time in you, believed in you, and want you to reach your full potential. Each has helped you learn right from wrong. As you take the first steps tonight into your life after RHS, remember that you are representing all those who have invested time in you. You are showing your future friends, roommates, professors, employers, and spouse who you are and what you have learned. When facing hard decisions, pause and ask yourself, is this truly who I am? If not, remember who you are and make the harder choice. My friends, if you truly remember who you are, you will remember to discern right from wrong, and that it's more important to have integrity than popularity. You will remember to show love and acceptance for all. My dearest seniors, you hold a special place in my heart. Several of you were in my first, second grade class when I began to teach at Robinson. And then fast forward 10 years and you're in my first sophomore, or 8 years and you're in my first sophomore class. Several of you have taught for 4 years. I believe in you. I know you will do great things. I love you. Remember who you are always.
Good evening, everyone. It is my distinct honor to introduce to you the Salutatorian of the class of 2025, Brendan Jace Fisher. Brendan is the son of Jason and Joni Fisher and graduates with an exceptional GPA of 4.25088, along with 24 potential college credit hours, a true testament to his dedication and work ethic. Throughout high school, Brendan has shown a deep commitment to both academics and leadership. He serves as Vice President of the National Honor Society and has proudly led as a drum major for the Pride of the Blue marching band for the past 2 years. This fall, Brendan will attend the University of North Texas, where he plans to major in mathematics. With a clear vision for his future, he intends to pursue a master's degree and one day become a college professor, sharing his passion for learning and inspiring the next generation. Please join me in recognizing and congratulating our class of 2025 Salutatorian, Brendan Jace Fisher.
Thank you. In one of Martin Luther King Jr.'s many speeches during the Civil Rights Movement, he gives a statement: if you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But by all means, keep moving. I've heard this quote more times than I can remember throughout my time as a high school student, but I've not properly acknowledged it until very recently. And as I wrote this speech, a little too close to its due date, I found that it encapsulates much of what I believe about the people surrounding me today. Throughout our high school years, we face constant challenges hindering us from our success. Despite our class's diverse interests and skill sets, we all understand this one thing: struggle. The struggle to succeed in an extracurricular, the struggle to keep your grades up, the struggle to maintain your own health. It's all present among our class. However, there is an equal fact to be considered just by the presence of my classmates in front of me today. It is their determination to keep going, their ability to not let one failure define them, and above all else, their effort. The effort shown by my fellow classmates through all of their personal struggles and battles makes me honored to represent them as I am today. This effort, especially as we began to reach the end of our time in high school, has allowed me to fully understand the words of Martin Luther King Jr. It is not the amount of effort that we put in that defines us, but rather the existence of that effort itself. And as I look around at the staff, friends, and family that surround me today, I can confidently say that that effort was in no short supply. Our teachers, above all else, have helped cultivate a sense of hope in this class. Without them, I can't say for certain that the presence of effort among my peers would be nearly as abundant as it is now. And so for that, I thank all of you. I thank our fine arts directors, our coaches, and our academic teachers for being both a beacon of knowledge and support throughout our 4 years here. I'd also like to thank my family and friends for supporting me throughout my journey here. I know it's probably strange to see me, of all people, giving a speech, and trust me, I'm just as freaked out as you are, but I'm incredibly grateful to have had so much support from you along the way. I cannot thank the people around me enough for how memorable they have made the past 4 years, and believe it or not, I'm already beginning to miss the classes we shared together. I believe that goes for all of you who are close to a student present tonight as well. While some may not say it, I'm sure each and every one of the graduates here feels the same way I do. So thank you, and please continue to give your best effort for your graduates. I know they appreciate it. Finally, I'd like to thank all of my classmates for giving me a reason to feel proud to say I was a part of this class. While I may not know each of you personally, I know you all will continue to do great things wherever you go in the future. Thank you all for putting in the effort to make it here today. Congratulations, class of 2025, and no matter what challenges you face going forward, keep moving.
It is my great honor to introduce the valedictorian of the class of 2025, Brenna Jane Shelton. I feel, and I know everyone that knows her feels truly blessed and am a better person for knowing Brenna and her family, since she was in first grade cheering on the Rockets as a little Rocket cheerleader. Today, Brenna, daughter of Jessica and Matt Shelton, graduates with an impressive GPA of 4.30517 and has already earned 18 potential college credit hours. Throughout her high school journey, she has demonstrated outstanding academic achievement, leadership, and dedication to service. She is president of both the National Honor Society and the Spanish National Honor Society, serves as vice president of the senior class of 2025, and is president of the International Thespian Society. Brenna is a key member of our theater department and has served as drum major for the Pride of the Blue marching band, all while actively participating in her youth group at Peace Lutheran Church in Hewitt. Brenna has also already dedicated time visiting our speech-language pathologist in the district, gaining valuable hands-on experience that reflects her commitment to her future career. This fall, Brenna will attend the University of Texas at Austin, where she plans to major in speech, language, and hearing sciences with a minor in Spanish. She aspires to earn a master's degree and become a speech pathologist, dedicating her career to helping children in public schools, a goal that reflects her passion for communication and service. Please join me in warmly welcoming and congratulating our class of 2025 valedictorian, Brenna Jane Shelton.
Good evening. One of my dad's favorite stories to tell when he needs something to hold over my head comes from my junior high years. I had spent a couple of weeks working on an English project. It was a big poster board that I had covered in glitter glue and pom-poms. The day I was supposed to present, though, I left it in the living room propped up against the wall. When I saw the other kids in class walking into school with their posters, I freaked out. I texted my dad and asked him to drop off the poster for me. Thankfully, he saw the text and responded with the usual "K." He forgot something, though. Not only was his car in the shop that morning, but my mom was driving her car to work, leaving him with no way to give me the poster. Rather than texting me and saying tough luck, he hopped on my pink and purple bike and rode from our house to the junior high. Our house isn't very far from the junior high, but still, a 40-year-old man riding a little girl's bike, holding a giant glittery poster board in one hand and trying to steer clear of potholes with the other, couldn't have found that very easy, and he never lets me forget it. When he got to the campus, I was waiting for him in the office. I said thank you and handed him the lunchbox he had packed for me that morning. I told him, well, there's a pizza party today, so I don't need that. I hugged him and left, feeling much calmer. And I remember thinking, okay, I can do this. I left him to bike all the way home, this time with a pink lunchbox in hand instead of a glittery poster board. He didn't have to do something like that for me, but he did, and he's not the only one who's helped me. My mom has always been someone I can lean on when I'm struggling. I've spent hours talking to her about pretty much everything under the sun, and somehow she claims she's still not tired of my late-night yap sessions. Whenever I feel like I'm close to giving up, she's there to remind me I can do this. My brother has helped me too, as much as I hate to admit it. He's got more of a knack for music than I do, and he's helped me with difficult rhythms that I couldn't hope to understand. The rest of my family has always been there for me as well, even the ones who live farther away than I'd like. FaceTime, text, and email help them reach out to me in their own way. But I'm also lucky to have my found family. My friends have become my support system. They're my rocks. Through countless struggles, they have been there. They're the ones who pick me back up when I fall. I can tackle the most difficult classes and stressful situations because they're there to tell me that I can do this. And our teachers deserve a lot of recognition as well. From an early age, they taught us how to read and share. As we got older, they taught us kindness, empathy, and open-mindedness. For 13 years, they have reminded us of our end goal, tonight and beyond. They were the ones telling us that we could do this, that we could make it here. And I'm in no way saying that we don't get credit for this huge accomplishment in our lives. We do. What I am saying is that the strength we have is often gifted to us by the people around us. They give us the strength to be confident and achieve great things. Whether it be a friend comforting us through hardships, or a teacher giving us grace on an assignment, the people in our lives help us stand so we can walk. As the late Pope Francis said, "Rivers do not drink their own water. Trees do not eat their own fruit. The sun does not shine on itself, and flowers do not spread their fragrance for themselves. Living for others is a rule of nature. We are all born to help each other, no matter how difficult it is. Life is good when you are happy, but much better when others are happy because of you." My favorite Bible verse, Matthew chapter 25:35, says something similar. For I was hungry, and you gave me food. I was thirsty, and you gave me drink. I was a stranger, and you took me in. So moving forward, I implore you to do just that. If you see someone in need, don't hesitate to reach out. Do something kind. Do something caring. Go out of your way for others and help. Feed the hungry. Give water to the thirsty. Be welcoming to everyone, even strangers, even people you don't agree with, even your enemies. Be the reason someone can hold up their head and say, I can do this. Because at some point, someone, whether it be a classmate sitting next to you, a teacher watching at home or on the field, or someone waiting for you in the bleachers, someone once held up your head and told you, you can do this. They gave you strength until you could find it within yourself. Now you can say, I did this. And you did. We did. Congratulations, class of 2025. We did this.
We want to take a moment to recognize all veterans, active duty servicemen and women, military family members, and those students of the class of 2025 who will be serving in the armed forces. We, along with all Americans, thank you for your sacrifices and service. Would you please stand so we can honor y'all? Thank you. Seniors, over the years, many people have played an important role in your education and life. If you are a parent, guardian, or grandparent of a senior, please stand at this time so the class of 2025 and all of us can honor you with our applause. I would like to recognize one last group of which you will soon be a part of, seniors. If you graduated from Robinson High School, please stand. Class, this blessing we pray for each of you. May the Lord bless you and protect you. May the Lord's face radiate with joy over you. May he be gracious to you, show you his favor, and give you his peace. Graduating seniors of the class of 2025, please stand. Speaking on behalf of the faculty, administrators, and Board of Trustees, we wish each of you the happiness of a productive life. It is now my privilege to certify that these seniors have completed all requirements mandated by the state of Texas and are now entitled to receive diplomas of graduation. Class of 2025, please come forward to receive your diplomas as your name is called.
Lydia and Elise Adams. Kennedy Madison Bailey Albright. Addison Grace Alonzo. Sophia Isabella Alvarez. Julissa Brianna Arias Shotwell. Jalen Sky Baca. Jonah Lorenzo Baca. Dalton Thomas Bayer. Ash Saber Beachy. Elijah Thomas Ballard. Jonathan Dale Barnes. Leslie Barrios. Josiah Aaron Vasquez. Emily Grace Bearden. Layla Rianne Bedoy. Luca Alejandro Bernal Duran. Duncan Gibson Beatrice. Caden Lynn Bice. Kagan Faye Blackman. A Jordan Marquise Bonner. A Lena Carol Bozon. Caleb Alexander Brogdon. Wreath Albert Brucker. Abby Renee Carver. Serenity Faith Castillo. Audrey Fern Shanowski. Sarah Leanne Clarity. Braylon Heath Cogburn. Daniel Wayne Collins. Cassandra Jean Cox. Jordan Ray Cox. Caden Michael Cox. Madison May Davids. Rachel Michelle Delgado. Madison Michaela Diaz. Gavin William Dysinger. Corey Tate Ellison. Aubrey McKenna Chambers Elmore. Luis David Enriquez. DeMarcus Xavier Everett. Kobe Heath Fajardo. Cameron Cole Fikes.
Brendan Jace Fisher. Angelie Lynn Folsom. Haiti Yarzette Galan. Marielle Grace Galindo. Viviana Lene Galindo. Jordan Cameron Gears. Gavin Lynn Glasgow. Cooper Taylor Glidewell. Adrian Gage Gonzalez. Summer Taylor Marie Gorman. Juan Jesus Gracia. Tyler Blaine Gray. Brooke Delane Griffin. Carissa Mia Guerrero. Kevin Lane Hageman. Tannen Cade Haygood. Tate L. Hill. Haley Addison Hand. Ava Jewel Hansen. Noah Jacob Harrison. Lorelei Isabel Hartley. Ryan Wade Hendricks. Xavier Ezel Hernandez Duarte. Emily Lucia Herrera. Harley Quinn Hill. Colton Lander Hawley. Taylor Reese Honey. Daniel Wade Hullum. Trish Wing Win. Jocelyn Avery Jenkins. Rayleigh Catherine Kasner. Travis John Leo Keene. Bryce Allen Kendrick. Carly Ray Kent. Izella Delisa King. Anthony Jordan Kirks. Stephen Christopher Knight. Austin Lee Noble. Caden Wayne Kurtz. Hagan Roy Lane. Logan Douglas Laminack. Jesse Wade Landrum.
Alora Marie LaRue. Lauren Marie Lerma. Addison Kale Lippy. McKinley Michelle Marbury. Austin James Marshall. Kagan Dawn Marshall. McKenna Joe Riley McCrowan. Tristan Jamar McKinney. Serenity Ann McNett. Jalen Kiera Merrill. Mason Lane Missildine. Ariana Trinity Money. Fernando Montez de Oca III. Charles Morris Moran. Dennis Patrick Moran. Cash Ryan Morgan. Jake Ross Morrison. Eliza Hasmin Moya. Diego Scott O'Neill. Drew Joshua Keikoa Oliveris. Kylan Martina Jean Owens. Elijah Daniel Partita. Leah Isha Patel. Addison Dell Payne. Adelina Renee Pacina. Joshua Anthony Pacina. Mateo Austin Perea Robinson. Luke Wayne Pettit. Cheyenne Jean Phillips. Kendall Ian Phillips. Gideon Alexander Pena. Elizabeth Ann Pope. Kylie Renee Price. Olivia Nicole Reagan. Jackson Forrest Rakowski. Christopher Noah Ramirez. Miguel Angel Ramirez. Jocelyn Ramos Segura. Isabel Robin Ramsey. Landon Bradley Richardson. Abby McHale Reinflesch. Zoe Lynn Reinflesch.
Avant Anthony Riggins. Isaac Lucas J. Robledo. Bobby Andrew Bo Rodriguez. Serla Rodriguez. Jace Anthony Rogers. Samantha Danae Romero. Ava Jean Ross. Michael James Richard Ruggieri. Jacob Daniel Ruiz. Evelyn Joyce Samuelson. Alfonso Christian Sanchez IV. Julian Jedediah Sanchez. Macy Lynn Schrader. Brenna Jane Shelton. Corbin Slade Shelton. Zoe Jessica Schmutz. Taylor Cherie Simmons. Caitlin Nicole Singer. Madison Jolie Smiley. Frida Tallulah Soto. Frida Tallulah Soto. Cody Dane Stokes. Oh. There's not one. Anthony Wade Stoss. Cody Dane Stokes. What? Anthony Wade Stoss. Dustin Wayne Sunday. Samuel Eleazar Talavera. Braden Maddox Tam. Brianna Ann Tyndall. Zianne Renee Trogdon. Toby Ryan Trojanowski. Landon Scott Turnbow. Colin George Varvarigos. Christopher Xavier Vega. Trinity Jade Villarreal. Elizabeth Grace Warren. Brock Logan Watson. William Francis Weiss. Tatiana Zaire Ibarra. Madison Elizabeth York. Jonathan Zavaleta Cortez.
There we go. Good evening, everyone. Class of 2025, how y'all doing? All right, I was told I got about 60 minutes to speak, so in the meantime, there'll be no e-hall passes to the restroom, the front office, the counselor's office, Ms. Horton's classroom, Mr. Manu's classroom, or my favorite. My favorite one is, Coach Williams, can I text my manager to see if I'm on the work schedule for today? You know who you are. You guys are stuck with me in those beautiful white chairs for the next 45 minutes, so get real comfortable. Just kidding. It's a true honor to stand before you today, celebrating this incredible milestone, the graduation of the class of 2025. Today we gather not just to mark the end of the chapter, but to recognize the hard work, growth, and determination that brought each of you here. Graduation is a moment of reflection. It's a time to look back on challenges you've overcome, the lessons you've learned, and the friendships you built. More importantly, it's a moment to look forward to the endless possibilities that lie ahead. As a teacher, I've had the privilege of watching many of you grow, not just academically, but personally. I've seen your curiosity spark, your confidence build, and your resilience shine through when things get tough. That is one of the most important skills you'll carry with you in the future. Life will always present challenges, but with the mindset of a learner, you can turn an obstacle into opportunities. I would like to remind you that this is not the end, but the beginning of a new chapter. I want you guys to think about all the STAR tests you've taken in school, all the fine arts activities, athletics you participated in. This next chapter is the real test. For 12 years, you've heard the motto that rockets never quit. Well, that will be put to test as you enter into adulthood. Throughout your time here in Robinson ISD, you have learned that education is far more than a collection of facts or a piece of paper. It's about cultivating curiosity, kindness, and courage. It's about asking questions and seeking answers even when you find that they're not easy. It's about learning from mistakes that never being afraid to try again. This moment is especially meaningful because your journey hasn't been easy. You navigated not only the usual challenges of school, but also the trials that brought on by COVID-19 pandemic. You endured uncertainty, isolation, and constant change. And yet, here you are, stronger and ready to move forward. To the families and friends here today, thank you for your support, encouragement, and love. And you have been the foundation that helped these graduates reach this moment. Your role in their journey is invaluable. To my fellow educators, I want to say thank you as well. Together, we've nurtured these young minds, ignited their passions, and prepared them to take on the world with confidence and compassion. Graduates, as you step into the world, carry with you the lessons you learned here. The academic knowledge, yes, but also empathy, resilience, and the joy of discovery. Embrace new experiences with open heart and an eager mind. Take risks, make mistakes. It's okay. Learn from them. These are the tools that will help you grow not only as a professional, but as a human being. Your education has given you a powerful gift, the ability to shape your future and to make positive differences in the lives of others. Go confidently in the direction of your dreams. The world needs your talents, your ideas, and your compassions. Now, graduates, could you all please stand? Congratulations, graduates of class of 2025. This is your moment. Your journey is just beginning, and we can't wait to see all the amazing things that you will accomplish. Graduates, the moment has come. You may now move your tassels from right to left. This is a symbol of your achievement and journey ahead, but please hold off from tossing your caps in the air. We're not quite done yet celebrating. Please remain standing as we sing this school song. Thank you.
Thank